back to my YouTube channel. Today it is the first day of winter. So to celebrate, I decided that I was going to draw one of my original characters, as I always do with the changing seasons, and the character I picked this time is my very precious OC, Aimi. Aimi is so adorable, and I was very excited to draw her. I actually haven't drawn her digitally all the way since March or February of last year, so it's been nearly 2 years since I've drawn her digitally. Although I've drawn her in my sketchbook, it just doesn't feel like I've drawn her enough, so I really needed to, give her some love. For the winter themed picture, I decided to make her building a snowman because I really like building snowmen in the winter. I used to kind of hate winter because I didn't like how cold it was, but more recently I've begun to love it more. It is fun making snowmen and going outside in it when you are properly dressed. And also the cozy feeling, maybe eating beef stew or a soup when it's really cold outside is kind of nice. I've grown to appreciate the things that there are about winter that are nice rather than just hating it because I don't like the cold. But anyways, when I think of winter, I really think of snowmen, as many people do, I think. So I felt like it would be perfect. I also wanted the picture to be very cute and bright. So I felt like Aimi would be a really good match. Plus I drew her boyfriend Shigeru for summer, so I felt like I needed to draw her. The colors in this picture, as you could see a little bit ago, I was having a bit of trouble picking which ones to use. But I feel like the color palette I ended up with is really cute and soft, and I think it really suits winter with the blues and the purples, and then that pop of yellow with her eyes and scarf. I honestly think is a nice touch. I'm happy with the colors that I picked overall. I shaded pretty much everything with a watercolor brush because I really wanted it to look very cute. And sometimes when I shade with a watercolor brush, it gives it a little bit of a maybe softer look than the cell shading, and I just think it's really fun to use. And for pictures like this that I want to be more soft, it's just a good choice. I'd like to take a minute to tell you a bit about her story while I still have time. So Aimi's story actually revolves around her best friend Mira. So Mira is a girl that can make people's wishes come true, but the only thing she can't do is make her own wishes come true. And when she does make her own wish come true, she ends up disappearing, literally. She just disappears, a shooting star. And Aimi is left all alone, and she's never had any other friends, so she feels really, scared, and she doesn't know what to do because she feels so lonely and sad. And in her story, she meets this boy named Shigeru, who ends up later being her boyfriend. Together with Shigeru, they start to unravel the mystery of the first ever wish that Mira granted. The story is really precious to me, and I really like the way I wrote it, and I hope that someday I can publish it and actually share it with you guys. That would be so amazing. But back to the drawing, shading her hair took me a really long time, at least 25 minutes, or at least that's what it felt like. Maybe it was less, but it felt like a really long time. I think it's okay though, because I think it turned out looking good. It was just frustrating how long it took. But sometimes things can't be fast. Sometimes you gotta take extra time. Also, when this video is uploaded, it's actually going to be in Hanukkah. I don't know how much you know about me, if this is your first video you saw by me, or if you're one of my fans, but you might not know, but I celebrate Hanukkah although I'm a Christian, which might seem a little bit weird since mostly only Jewish people celebrate Hanukkah. But my family celebrates Hanukkah instead of Christmas, and it might be a bit confusing, but that's just what we do. It's really fun though, and I love all the pretty lights, and some of the food we have is really good, like latkes, which are potato pancakes. They're actually really yummy, and even if you don't do Hanukkah, I would recommend trying them if you could find a recipe, because if you like potatoes, I'm pretty sure you'll like them as well. I was just adding a bunch of effects and trying to make the picture look really special. For something random to mention, I've been really enjoying the game Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I have this little clip of my team walking, so their names are, I have the Skitty is named Aloe. My Torchic, which is me, because it like gives you a Pokemon. You don't get to choose though. It's like it asks you questions and it randomly gives you a Pokemon. You know if you played the game. It gave me a Torchic and she is named Sakura. And then I got this little Wooper that I named Vera. And so I have the Skitty named Aloe and the Wooper named Vera because of aloe vera. Yeah, but anyways, they're so cute and I really love the game and my team. I was adding more shading to the scarf because I felt like it was a bit underwhelming looking. I think that the extra shading was good, as well as the hair. I thought that it needed more shading also, because I felt like I could do more, you know? It was fun also making things fluffier, like I changed some of the line art in certain places to make it this fluffy textured brush, and I also added snow because I was thinking the picture looked empty and then I realized, oh man, I literally forgot to add snow! So of course I had to include it. And I made it look like someone was taking a picture with a camera maybe, because Shigeru, her boyfriend, really likes filming, so I thought maybe I'd pretend like this is like him taking a picture or video of her because that would make it even cuter. We are almost finished, just a few touches. And here we are, here is the finished picture. I'm actually so happy with how it turned out. I think it looks super cute and a bit more, I guess, professional or finished than my usual pictures. I don't know, I'm happy with it. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now!